Hey knitters, it's Wednesday. I'm filming in black and white today because the lighting in my room is kind of crappy at the moment and the black and white looks better than the color. So I still haven't figured out how. I don't think I'm going to be able to film in my room because the lighting is just not very good in here. So I might have to film like in the kitchen or something. But right now my roommate has her sister over, and so I just going to do it up here in black and white. First thing I'm going to talk about is knitting. Unfortunately, I have not had time to knit with unpacking and school starting on Monday. Knitting has not happened. I'm almost finished with my Swap Buddies project thing. The knitting is all done. There's just one little thing that I have to do to it now, and then it's done. And that's really the only like crafty thing that I've done recently. And speaking about the swap, I'm going to email everyone the address of your swap buddy tomorrow or maybe tonight, I'm not sure. And I'm going to email you back, I'm going to email you the swap buddy's address and the address that I gave your swap buddy, and I want you to please email me back verifying that your address is correct. Because Michael and Danny both emailed me about their address changing, and nobody else did, so I'm guessing that means they stayed the same, but I just want to double check. So don't send off anything like immediately, please, just to be sure. So there's that. And okay, Michael said he might not be able to get it done by like the 31st, and like I understand everyone's in school probably around now and stuff, so like if you can't send it like immediately on the 31st, don't panic, but don't wait like 3 weeks or whatever, you know, like try to get it as close to the 31st as possible. And speaking of being back in school, like I said, I started back on Monday, and so far I'm enjoying my classes. I'm a little tired at the moment, and at the end of every day, but it's okay, I just have to get used to the schedule. And it is just monstrously hot here, and that's like pretty much like most of the reason that I'm tired is because my car doesn't have air conditioning, and so like this is gross, but like I sweat and I'm gross and like I'm tired from walking in the heat, and it just drains you, you know. Like if it were just like 10 degrees cooler, 20 degrees, it would be awesome, but yeah, it's really really hot. Anyways, that's not interesting. I want to address something. Everyone is like all weird about what they say now, and I think all of this started because way back I made a video with my sister and my roommate, and in the bloopers I said this is a PG show, and I said that because what I had said before was really really bad, and I am like, I don't believe like you should censor yourself. Like if you feel comfortable saying a certain word, you should say it, as long as it's not like hugely offensive, if you know what I mean. But I personally don't feel comfortable using too bad of words, and I think you guys know what I'm talking about, on the internet, because I do have family that watches this and stuff, so like I don't care, like little ones or whatever, and like suck is not a bad word. I just so like please don't feel like you guys have to like, and there's nothing in the rules about it. Like I think there was some confusion about that. There was never any rules about cussing or anything like that, so just feel comfortable, like say whatever you feel comfortable saying, and if you offend someone, I'm sure that they'll let you know. Okay, moving on. Sorry, I have a list. Danny asked everyone, I'm pretty sure this was the question, what was the best part of your summer? And it's kind of hard for me to pick like one specific moment, because I really did have like a lot of fun in my sign language class, and I just like, I got to see everybody again yesterday because we had sign language for the first time yesterday, and so it was just really good to see all them. And so I guess my favorite part of the summer was just meeting them and like going out to dinner after class with them and like hanging out, and just because they're all cool people, and I get to see them regularly from now until I graduate probably, because we'll have other classes together. So I'm glad for my new friends. Miira asked me a question as well, and that was how much knitting do I do in a day or a week or in general. And that really depends on the project that I'm working on at the time. Usually, for me, if I don't, like, I start a project, I'm pretty much going to dedicate most of my free time to that project until it's done. Because if I don't, it won't get done for months. So, like that mother bear, the tutorial that I showed you guys, that bear has been sitting, like, on top of my stash for the longest time. It's still not done, even though, like, I was forced to finish part of it on a video. Not forced, but you know what I mean. And that bear will probably not be finished for a while. However, I could probably knock a bear out in like a day if I did nothing else but knit. So it just depends on the project, how excited I am about it, how quickly I want to get it done, and things like that. But I would say when I'm working on a project, like 6 hours in a day, you know, because I'll like watch TV or listen to music and knit. But if I'm, like, right now, I don't really have any projects going except for the bear and like a few other things that are like not even close to finished. So none. Does that make any sense? Even though this isn't a challenge, Jenny asked me how to say "don't panic, the hamster has escaped" in sign language, and so I'm going to teach you how to say that. But first, a little side note about this. I've said this before, that in pure ASL you don't sign every single word, and but also in ASL, and I don't know if I've mentioned this, like a lot of times you sign what you mean, not necessarily like every word in the sentence. So what I'm actually teaching you how to say in literal translation is "panic none, hamster escape," and that means the same thing as "don't panic." First, the word for panic. Take both of your index fingers in front of your chest, point them together, and you're gonna move them up and down. And usually you do a panic face, like you're panicking. Okay, and then none is really easy. There's 2 zeros, and just cross them. None. There's like a head shake. None. Okay, and hamster. Take your index finger and like kind of hit the tip of your nose a little bit. I don't know why this is hamster, but that is. And escape. Take your left hand and make a 4 and like lay it palm down and your index finger over here, and stick your index finger in between your middle and your ring finger, and then shoot it out. Escape. So all together that'd be I think I did a 5 there. I'm sorry. I had to learn escape. I didn't know that one. Let's try that again. And the faces, sorry if I made weird faces. This week for my challenge, since I started school back, I'm gonna ask a school-like question. I'm pretty sure everyone is still in school, whether it be college or high school or whatever. So, my question is, what class are you most looking forward to this semester, and why? 5. Miira. I think I've rambled enough at this point, so I will let you guys go, and I hope that everyone is having a good week, and I will see Michael tomorrow. Bye.